Look, I wasn't going to help you transform, make you do them on your own, but you're only going to get this one test. No retakes, you can do this, just a little common sense. Mr. Noel is going to make a retake, but he might. If he does, what he usually does, we're in luck, lots of luck. And if the test is as easy as you say, I'm taking another A. You are just what I needed to get this grade. I'm beginning to feel like the transformed. All my images from before have moved. Now who thinks they can ridge them emotions? They said figures are congruent, call me transphobe.
For me to move like that must be isometry. You gotta figure in my back pocket. My figure off when I counterclock it. Get a rotation from that image rocket. Made an angle and orientation off it. Ever since center rotation still didn't care with an angle of rotation moving about it. I'm still in origin. But still in originals, all points. Mapping X and Y, kill them all with this 90, 180 to 70 hip hop. You don't really want to get into a match with this mappity crap. Hanging aside like that BP backpack crap. Negative BA, negative A, and BB, negative A. And so at the same time I attempt these lyrical extra back. Since while I'm practicing that, I'll be able to stretch this thing crap. All in recap over the back focus stacks and crack it all down. I'll erase it. It was ironic. I was rotating degrees after that. How can I not do it? All I do is write this crap so you lack. Crews are having a rough time. Sad. Here's a recap. It's actually quite hard for those on Greco and simply breeze through this sentence. Yeah.
Cause I'm beginning to feel like I'm transformed. All my images from before have moved. Now though things they can reach their emotions. Let me show you transformations ain't that hard.
Everybody wants that knowledge and takes crap, just melody like this guy. Will be truthful, the vector simply change coordinate distance. Translations like change truth distance. Hit me in the head like last Monday, did nothing more than place my little constellation. Vectors are like that configuration because they use X and Y coordinate distance. Now I leave my initiation to destination. Me, I'm a terminal position. X and Y, X plus A, Y plus B. Hey, done, addition, finally, easy, thank you, they got mapped. Moving up to one day be able to translate. Go up and over into position, equalize point distance, direct them all in the same place, translate them all over, even up and over, and I said they were vectors. Only vectors equal destination minus initiation on the core plane. You think it's all a game till I use horizontals on a plane. Tell me where the heck you think you're going. Little transport figure, took loose, I can barely say you can do this. You're watching a plane drive without any wings to fly. And take flight figure, oh yeah, that figure's vertical converter. That's all I can do without you too. You get a thumbs down, F for the slap, no way to go, how about we hold you back? Hey Failing Bell, boy, what do you say about today? I get a darn looking summer, boy. I'm gonna work for everything I have, never asked for this. Homework in July, basically you gotta keep up with me, boy. Keep up with vectorization, boy, cause
I'm beginning to feel like I transformed. All my images from before have moved. The way I'm turning around the line, call me reflect. Direct the line of reflection and reflection master. The line of reflection, the image of symmetry, or no reflect.
So you'll be over and I'll be turned. You'll flip and I'm important. Let off and I'm returning immediately with this line of reflection. It's just not working, I'm turning across. But I'm just a prepping, image imitating. But now I've got your deep thinking about my super scramble. We have nothing in common, transpoodle. I'm reflecting, gander yourself in the mirror and pay focus. Cool, it's me, my honesty's brutal. But it's honestly futile if you don't utilize what my slope do for real. At least once in a while I want to flip over that X or Y. Somewhere in this plane there's a new negative Y and X and F reflections to maybe try to get rid of that Y equals X and Y equals negative X. But I gotta keep those symmetry lines just in case Y X are assigned figures are looking symmetric across that Y negative X line. I know there was a time when reciprocate was king of X and Y line, but as you reflect across Y equals negative X, it's negative Y negative X this time. But sometimes when you combine sequence all transformations of mine get too big, and here they come trying to substitute any into your function for X and any X to your function of mine. When I try using the composition of transformations, I put them in the wrong order and I had a transformer, a rotator, and a translator to see if you get away with it now. With my messed up compositions transforming into an image coming through the portal. You're stuck recessing on your compositions, and I don't know why you can't learn to combine your pointless as R0M with GAB and RT, your normal, moving normal. And I just combine and put them in order just to combine and notate you. Like when I translate with vectors, cause Noel said I needed you at 90cc about L. Well, he played Fig Yoda, man, there was reflections on the X lane, on the chord plane, so I went transform into the top problem catastrophe. Hey, reverse your plate. Instructions coming at me at supersonic speed, I'll rotate it, direct it, translate it. What I gotta do to get it through to you that I can use my composition of transformations. Smart and ready to go, so all I gotta do is use my compositions, try to face me and you'll be translated into the ground, and I'm translated, reflecting, and rotating more than ever before. I explained to the audience how to use composition transformations, never losing it and knowing that there's more need to know. For the day that they say they use the compositions, cause I know that's the way to teach them. I use my composition of transformations, you draw scribbles on the paper. Oh, he's so gifted. Well, that's what they do. What they can't do to confuse it. It's not hard, it's just compositions. Cause I found a way to use with a compass, straight edge, and notation, throw on a visibility cloak and make it lose it. I don't know how to use transformation like that. I know the words to use, let me know when it occurs to you while I'm ripping any of these verses. The verses use, I'm transforming all. Maybe hard for you, How many times I gotta translate to prove to you I'm half as good as me? You can't even translate up 3 and over 2. Man, I'm way better than you. But look at me, I translate all mine, all sit and all negative. I build them in backwards, inside and out when I've inverted my compositions before you. I sit there and laugh at you, but you just sit there and cry right back at me. I've won it, and so hand me a freaking trophy. I'm asleep in the front seat, bumping into Mr. Noel's favorite tree. Still just a compass, but then I feel banging on my head. I can feel tugging and struggling. Mr. Noel fights me, and here's what he wants from me. They're asking me to identify compositional transformations. Great, but if you take into consideration the composition notation, then you may be a little ease and feel triumphant to the situation. Understand the transformations, but really, life's handing you figures. Make transformations then, but if you can't transform figures, how the heck am I supposed to do opposite trans? Don't mistake me for fault. It's a fatal mistake if you don't like studying. Take a visit to Mr. Noel and make test corrections. But don't be a failure if you learn isometry. Think not why I failed geometry when you can be isometry God.